Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy in Indiana. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. In today's video, what I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about, in today's video, I would like to give you guys my 411 on using different radio websites. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about two different kinds of websites, radio station websites and radio frequency websites on what's the difference on listening to them. So the first option is if you guys are in an area you guys don't know about their radio stations, you guys don't know what their zip code is or what their area is. So one website where you guys can use, it's a website called Radio Locator. And the bestest thing about Radio Locator is that website combines like Radio Garden itself. So, 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 so also, another thing which is really great about Radio Locator, you guys can click on that radio station's website. You guys can see like what's playing on their end. So you guys can tell like if you guys want to listen to that radio station or not. Kind of like what I learned from listening to that. I did research while I was there in Las Vegas. So what I did, I typed in my area. So I typed in like Bullhead City. Okay. So after I pull up Bullhead City and I figured out their radio stations there, I then, after that, wrote down like what the sheriff's office frequency is and like what the areas are. For instance, on here, I typed in the Lake Havana City whenever I went to go see like the London Bridge, and that frequency is 155.040, and that's the channel 3 of the sheriff's office. And then 155.64 is channel 2, and 154.38 is Bullhead. So in Oatman. So another one to talk about is Bullhead City. Now Bullhead City has a dispatch one of 154.725, and they also got 155.070 for their records. So in their fire department they got 155.935. And if I needed to know like what's going on in that area with like their local airport, all I gotta do is type in 152.435, and then Oatman Fire Department is on 154.430. So for instance, like listening to those two call signs and listening for their thing, it's like a very important thing whenever you guys are like starting to do this. You guys are trying to figure out like what you guys are going to be listening to. And for instance, if you guys go over to like the Louisville area and you guys are wanting to listen to their gaming commission, well, I'm sorry to say this, but listening to their gaming commission, except for like the Derby City Gaming, that one is going to be interesting for you guys to go listen to for yourself. So another thing to know is listening to Louisville air traffic. This air traffic is so incredible whenever you guys go to Louisville, Kentucky, because there are two airports in that vicinity. The first airport is Louisville Mohammed Ali International Airport. That airport right there is number one big choice and number one going all around, which is really kind of cool for like their owned end. And from looking at that, for looking at Stanford Field, you guys got approach and departure. You guys got alternative approach, final approach, aviation airspace during Churchill Downs airspace. So, so you guys got a lot of things that you guys got to keep in mind on checking out those different areas. So, so another area to go, like, go check out whenever you guys are, like, in that area is, um, they got so many, like, different malls there. They got so many, like, different areas that can be, like, combined there, which is really cool. They even got a lot of different airports, too, which is really cool. And another thing, also, the biggest thing overall is looking around at this. You guys can figure out like what's going on in that area. If it's a big airport area, if it's a big area. So another thing is whenever you guys are like going around to go like go pick out those choices or like go around to go like go look around at those areas, the biggest thing is whenever you guys are trying to do that is making sure your airline is hooked up there on like that radio frequency. So, for instance, whenever I was flying out there, I flew out on Sun Country, which sadly Sun Country's not on there. But if I go to my other airport where I went out of Indianapolis and they got, like, for instance, clicking on that one, they got like the Indianapolis International Airport. So on this one, I already know that Alaska Airways uses a frequency of 452.075, their color code 2, their talker 101, and their slot 1. So, for instance, like Southwest is 463.6875 and are 114 DPL, which is Southwest Operations. So, checking those out and like looking at like Allegiant and Allegiant Air operations, which all these are like really good ones to listen to whenever you guys are like at an airport. Now I'm going to go a little bit off topic now. If you guys are planning to get yourself a Xbox, an Xbox might be your favorite option if you guys have like a Microsoft account, a different areas like though. If you guys have like the biggest overall for Microsoft and you guys like to use Microsoft, that is the biggest one overall for you guys to go check out for yourself. So another thing also, the biggest thing is whenever you guys are like looking around at role playing, you guys are thinking about using those and think about like checking those out, the biggest thing overall is to think about like what they use, like what they go around and like what they go check about. So the first thing is I recommend you guys download the Xbox app. The second thing that I recommend you guys download is um, when you guys get the system is make sure you guys download that so you guys can use that no matter what. So I hope this video has helped you guys out. I hope this video made you guys in a reel of like checking out stuff like this. Please, you guys, make sure to follow my channel. And thank you guys so very much for watching and have a great day.